Awesome. Okay, so Fall Nutrition Team. Actually, this is the preliminary thumbnail, but it is Total Transformation Secrets Webinar 40. And, come on in. I hope these slides aren't going to be this slow. But our September theme is New Teams Mastery. Let me try. Okay, good. At least this one's clear. So why this team? Why do we need a fall nutrition team? Well, and actually, we need a whole team, right? 90 plus characters on our team, but we're going to be talking about the team captains today. So why do we need specific team or nutrient factors for the fall? Well, are you feeling it? The sunlight is diminishing, and that can drop your energy, can drop your mood, but it can also drop your vitamin D. Calendars get crowded, so we're not on a regular schedule. We're eating under stress. We have snack attacks. We have holiday eating, and we need a micronutrient team to help keep everything supported. So we're going to discover the captains of the fall. Oh, I shuffled the lineup, didn't I? Okay, so the captains of the fall: vitamin D and magnesium, the Shield Squad, which is vitamin C, zinc, and polyphenols, and then the Steady Energy line, B complex, and omega-3s. And we're going to talk about some food wins, some simple stacks, and not a one-page checklist, but I do have a lot of information for you. Oh, so you can't see this image. This is an article in Healthline.com, and I'm going to put the link to it in the discussion underneath the YouTube video. But the title of the article is the 15 best supplements to boost. Oh, here we go. Pop. The 15 best supplements to boost your immune system right now. And this was updated in June of 2024. So just a little over a year old. And we like to keep our research current, don't we? So let's talk about the secrets. Secret number 1. Let's talk about these two team captains. So those of you who are in the pre-show know that I'm making a team captain photo or picture, and magnesium is not in that particular picture, but I like to think of these team captains as the day team and the night team. So because of the shorter days, the shorter daylight in the northern hemisphere, okay? So my friends in the southern hemisphere have the opposite weather that we have. But in the northern hemisphere, we are losing daylight daily, and that means your vitamin D can slide. Magnesium, however, is a nice nighttime supplement because it helps you calm down, helps your sleep, your muscle and nerve function. So light and D during the day and magnesium at night helps your body to stay in rhythm, especially in these fall and winter months. So what are the action steps? Always, you want to get your morning light, at least 10 minutes outside, preferably grounding. Even better if you've got some music, you do some stretching out there, but no sunglasses, right? Because light helps to reset your circadian clock. your body's natural clock. Add foods rich in vitamin D, eggs, salmon, mushrooms. Magnesium foods, particularly, or magnesium supplements strategically. D plus K2, magnesium in the evening, things like that. Secret number 2. This is the shield squad: vitamin C, zinc, and the polyphenols. Here are the key points. Vitamin C supports your immune system, and ladies, not just ladies, but it supports your collagen formation. It's an important part of your body's ability to make, support, and keep your connective tissue, let's say, plumped up, so we don't have these wrinkles and these other signs of aging. So it's like a beauty tip from the inside out, or beauty. I don't remember what I called it. I talked to someone about this yesterday, but really focusing on building your collagen network. Okay. Zinc helps to protect your barrier. It's like the first line of defense for your immune system is your skin and your mucous membranes, and zinc helps to protect that. And what happened? During the pandemic, that's it. I kept these zinc capsule, not zinc chewables, in my purse. And so anytime I went out, I only wore a mask when I had to, right? But if I knew I was going to be around people, I kept my zinc in my purse. I chewed up a lozenge and protected like I said, my mucous membranes. And then the polyphenols are plant-based powerhouses of antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. They just help everything to protect us better. I think I can say that. Can I say that? It supports our immune system and our antioxidant system. So what are the action steps? Build a daily rainbow 5. We want citrus, we want berries, peppers, greens, and brassicas. I don't know what they are, but I meant to look them up. So if you know what brassicas are, put them in the chat. But I just wanted to be able to say brassicas. So zinc foods, oysters. Of course, it's only in the months that include an R, right? Beef, pumpkin seeds, and I don't know why that is, but that's the rule. Pumpkin seeds and chickpeas. I need Coach Judy in here to help me, to give me a shield smoothie recipe, but it might have some citrus in it, might have some berries, some spinach, a little green tea, pumpkin seeds sprinkled on the top. And this is important for your supplements in general. I will say 90+% of supplementation that you take, you want to take it with food. It helps your body to absorb it. It gets your digestive juices going so that your gut lining can help to process it and absorb it. Your gut lining, your microbiome, your enzymes, all the things that help to take what you put into your mouth and turn it into something good that your body can use. And like I said, I think of vitamin D as the daytime captain and magnesium as the nighttime captain. But we also have other nutrients that work in the daytime versus in the nighttime. For instance, our brain boosters, our energy boosters, we want those during the day, and our the things that calm down our system, we want those at night. So taking into account your body's rhythms. All right, secret number 3. The steady energy lineup. So your B vitamins, your omega-3s, we want to have those in full force as our offensive and defensive line. So B complex helps your energy metabolism. Think about your mitochondria and your nerves. Think about well, I don't want to talk about diseases, but just the effect of the B vitamins on your nervous system and on your brain are well documented. Omega-3s help to support healthy inflammatory balance. In fact, some people have said that if they could only take one nutrient or one supplement with them onto a deserted island, they would take omega-3s. And I could see a lot of wisdom in that. And you take them together, then it's helping your brain to have a clearer head and a steadier mood. It helps your gut-brain connection. It helps all the connections when it's affecting your nervous, when it's supporting your nerves. So what can you do? Protein and produce. Absolutely. Don't forget protein at breakfast. It makes all the difference. And you want to eat, if you think about food order, you want to eat protein first. So any carbs that you have, they should be towards the end of the meal. Fish at least twice a week, salmon, sardines, or algae-based omega-3s. That actually sounds a little scary, but no. I do love a seaweed salad. Maybe that's what they're talking about. And vitamin B rich foods, eggs, runny yolks, legumes, leafy greens, meats. And here we go, B complex. This says if your intake is low, but there are some B vitamins that we need to take in every day. All right, bonus secret. So important, your gut gatekeepers. Fiber, fermented fermented nutrients, and bitters. That is something we haven't talked about so much. So what are the key points? Nutrient absorption loves a healthy gut, or you could turn it around. You need a healthy gut in order to absorb your nutrients, whether they're coming from your food or whether they're coming from supplementation. If your gut's not healthy, your gut lining's not healthy, then your body it's going to be exposed to substances that are supposed to stay inside the gut, right? There's some things that are just supposed to stay in the lumen and then get pooped out at the end. They're not supposed to be in your bloodstream. But if you have a leaky gut, some of those, I don't want to say bad chemicals, but chemicals that cause inflammation in your body, or chemicals that trick your immune system to thinking that it has to attack your own tissues. It's a setup for autoimmune disease. It's so important to have a healthy, non-inflamed gut lining and a healthy gut microbiome where the good bacteria outweigh or out factor the bad bacteria. Good meaning bacteria that decrease inflammation, and bad meaning bacteria that increase inflammation and obesity. Okay, so fiber feeds the good bugs. Fermenting foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, things that are fermented add friendly bacteria. So bitters and enzymes before meals can help to support your digestion. So what are your action steps? Fiber. We want to add produce at every single meal. And we talked about what some of those produces, what some of those would be, the green leafy vegetables, etc. Ferments, yogurt and kefir, or sauerkraut, kimchi, a few times per week. That helps with the variety of good bacteria in your gut microbiome, and it helps them to at least hold their own with the bad bacteria. They may need a little help to overtake the bad bacteria. Now, what are we talking about bitters? Well, arugula, lemon, apple cider vinegar help to enhance your digestion, and especially if you're having a rich meal, such as, well, I just got a vision of a sizzling steak, right, on the grill. Okay, so hello, for those of you who may be seeing me for the first time, I'm Dr. Lisa Singletary. I am known as the 100-pound weight loss specialist because as someone who's personally lost over 150 pounds, I have figured out a way to help you do the same or enhance your overall health. And that is the 5 M's of total transformation. Mindset first, macronutrients, micronutrients, that's what we're talking about today. Motion and measurement. And the whole purpose is to empower you on your journey to optimal health. I am a family physician, retired. I have a master's degree in public health, which is why I love digging into these research studies so much. I'm a certified holistic health coach, and I'm passionate about helping and working with you to help you achieve your health goals. So 2006, this was my secret weapon, I think, because I was a very, very heavy girl, but I was very active. I loved ballroom dancing, and even though I started having arthritis at the time, and so I had knee pain, but when that music went on and I started, doing these routines, I felt no pain. So I was very, very fortunate to have this activity in my life. But 2008, I gave up both ballroom dancing and my medical practice to go home and take care of my parents. And 8 years later, after they transitioned, I needed my father's wheelchair just to get around the house. I needed a miracle. Now, in health and wellness, we don't talk about miracles. So this is actually my disclaimer slide. So this is not a second opinion. This is not a medical consultation. Your insurance is not going to cover me. And I'm not claiming to diagnose, cure, identify, or heal any medical diseases. But I did need a miracle. And I knew nothing that I had been taught would help my body in the state that I was in. But I was very fortunate to get some information that may or may not show on the screen right now. But what happened was I plotted my weight. There we go. through the decades when I turned the age of 60. And I had read articles that said every year American adults gain 1 to 3 pounds, and usually in the winter. So we're going into the danger season for that weight gain, that creeping weight from year over year. And I, I guess I knew it was happening, but when I saw it on paper, I was like, that's exactly what the research is saying. Exactly. And yes, there was one period in there where I did try a weight loss drug, had some side effects, stopped the drug, and it was just like I never took it. I never lost those pounds, except when the pounds came back, they didn't come back in the same distribution of where they were when I lost them. So I went from being a pear shape to being an apple shape. So I would have been better off in a way, not even taking the weight loss drug metabolically, I believe. This is me saying me. Um, but something did happen, and I learned how to go from the picture on the left to the picture in the middle. That actually was 8 months to get from the left to the middle and to the picture on the right, and my continuing journey today. So, bonus secret number 2, this is what made the difference for me. And that was finding out the nutrition blueprint for chilly weather, but also all year round. And that is the 5 steps to nutritional completeness. Step 1, I know this is blurry now, but it'll come in. I trust. But step 1, we avoid the bad foods. We don't want to keep taking foods in that cause inflammation. And in our diets, in the standard American diet, there are so many foods that cause inflammation. Why would we do that? It's like putting fire on a fork and swallowing it down. Step 2, getting all of the essential nutrients that our cells need on a daily basis. And there are 90 of them. Step 3, well, beyond the 90 essential nutrients, there are antioxidants, adaptogens, and anti-inflammatories that we need to take to help our cells deal with this environment that we're in. What the toxins that we're breathing in, that we're eating, that we're drinking. I mean, our bodies were amazingly designed, and we can handle a certain amount of environmental stress and toxins, but in this day and age, we are overwhelmed. So we need to give, in step 3, our bodies some assistance. Step 4, our digestive system is so important, not just the gut lining, but the microbiome, the organs, the enzymes, the motility. All of these factors go into our digestive health. And then step 5, wellness wonderland. That's where we target, right? That's where we do all of these wonderful strategies. But they have to be built on the first 4 steps. So 90 essential nutrients, what are they? 60 essential minerals, 16 essential vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, and 2 to 3 essential fatty acids. But what's the big deal? Well, essential, generally you get an idea if something's essential, your body needs it. But this word essential is very specific in biochemistry, in medical research. It means your body cannot make these minerals. Your body's amazing. It's like a chemical factory. And it can take, let's say it could take some fats and make carbs, or take, I mean, it more likely takes extra carbs and turns it into fat. But it could do all these things, but there's certain things that it cannot make. No matter what you give it, you've got to give it these specific nutrients. Okay, so today we discovered the secrets. Vitamin D and magnesium, they help your body's rhythm and they help you calm even though the days are getting shorter. Vitamin C and zinc and polyphenols, they're your shield, they're your protectors, your antioxidants, your guardians of your first line of defense, your skin and your mucous membranes, your connective tissue. And then vitamin B, all the vitamin Bs and your omega-3 fatty acids, they help your steady energy, focus, they help with inflammation as well. So, food first, cut out the bad foods, the foods that cause inflammation. Then we have some simple stacks. What can we take at each meal? And 90-day consistency wins. So think about 90 essential nutrients, give us 90 days, your body will thank you. Oh, it's webinar 40. I missed that last night or this morning. But what was your big takeaway? What's one action step that you will try this week? Let us know in the chat. Are you going to try morning light? Are you going to try your vitamin D in the morning and magnesium in the PM? Are you going to try the Rainbow 5? Are you going to try adding some more omega-3 rich fish in your week? Or are we going to try to grab Coach Judy and get her to mix up a shield smoothie for us with all of the polyphenol goodness? So just have a think, put it in the chat. What will you try? So I have a bonus secret for you. And that is this. We want to know where to start, right? We want to know what nutrients we need. Oh, great, Sarita. I saw that. Add more fish. Yeah, so important. And so, you need to do a little research. I love salmon. I love it. But we know that not all salmon is created equal, right? We want that wild caught salmon. So, but thank you for sharing that in the chat. So we want to know on our journey to optimal health, where are we starting and where are we going? And what do we need to get there? So I'm going to invite you to go to the Health Hub and take your free health survey. And the survey, this is just the first page of it. You put in your information and then you score yourself on a scale from 0 to 5. And this just is a reflection of the previous 30 days. And at the end, you'll have a score. And what we want is for that score to be in the range of optimal health, which is 90 to 100. So how do you get to the survey? Well, this next slide, I'm going to show you 2 QR codes. The QR code on the left is for the Health Hub survey, which is at drlisasingletary.online/health-hub or health-hub. Now, if you want a little more technological mojo in your survey, then scan the QR code on the right, which is for the wellness selfie. That turns your smartphone into a 60-second health scan for your body, where it's just the camera of your cell phone can detect the blood flow underneath the skin of your face. They call it transdermal optical imaging. It's high tech, but it's amazing. And that's at drlisasingletary.online/wellness-selfie, the wellness selfie. So I welcome you to grab that one too. So counting down the Saturdays in the year, this is webinar 40. We have one more webinar in September. It's amazing. In fact, it blows my mind just to think about how quickly time is flying. But you can see the word measurement is in red. So that means we're going to be talking about measurement. And I'll be hopefully wearing a red polo shirt next week. But beyond the scale, what are 7 fall KPIs that predict progress? So we're gonna have some cool measurements to talk about next week. But look at this. The 2025 is winding down. So thank you for joining me today. Some of you joined with a super secret code. Some of you are just finding me on YouTube. If you're on a replay, I want to invite you to join us live. And you do that by registering at this QR code, drlisasingletary.online/live-zoom. And you can be in the room with us every Saturday as we shine a light on the secrets. So thank you for joining us on the replay, but we want you live in the studio with us. And those of you who are live, I welcome you to come back tonight because we're going to premiere this very recording on YouTube. I'm going to check it. I don't know. There might have, I can't tell if I've been freezing, but I know there were some pretty bad delays. So if it seems valuable still, that we will put it up there. But we'll definitely add the red Corvette to the end because that's how we're going to ride our way to optimal wellness. So thank you for joining us today. My YouTube channel is at Dr. Lisa Singletary. And again, I welcome you to join us. Thank you for joining me live. If you're here live, don't go. We're going to have a little chat and we'll have some Q&A afterwards. But whether you're live or whether you're on the replay, I love you all. Mwah.